A million stars, like I felt like singing with him. You had like Demi Lovato, like Meghan Trainor, Luke Bryan, Tyrese, John Legend, and then Lionel Richie himself singing the Lionel Richie songs that he really deserves. This moment just kind of felt really good. Just hear a bunch of different sounds singing the songs that everyone knows, and everyone was reminded that Demi Lovato is fabulous.
Yeah, it was really good. I watched it on YouTube, and I was like, oh wow, oh okay.
Also, there's a sound guy that is probably fired. During, I don't know if you saw this more, but during Adele's angelic performance, someone who obviously does not worship.
That guy probably got beat up afterwards. I would have beat him up if I were there.
He probably was immediately told to leave.
Like, you are ruining Adele. Of all people, like, are you insane?
Whenever I watch award shows such as this, like, I mean, with MTV or, VH1, those kind of shows, I'm kind of just like, you know what, like, it's MTV, like, they have mix-ups, whatever, but they kind of just keep on going. But, like, with the Grammys, this is the Grammys.
Yeah, it's like something big. Like the Grammys, the Oscars, like you do not expect mistakes to happen. And when they do, you're always shocked.
Yeah, and I like last week when I couldn't really figure out the soundboard here, I was like, this is it. I need to transfer schools. I can't do
That's
this.
what I'm feeling right now. This is my first week on the board and I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, and just imagine being that guy.
Yeah, that's insane.
Grammys. I'm assuming it's the guy because I would like to never believe that a woman would make that kind of mistake.
Oh my God. A woman would probably be like, I will cut off my ears because I never want to hear anything again after I mess that up.
Best New Artist was won by Meghan Trainor, a crying brunette Meghan Trainor.
My thing is, like, she sounded like she was crying, but you never really saw tears.
Yeah, that's
like,
very true.
But there were no tears coming out of her eyes. So I'm like, did you practice this? Or are you, like, real feeling it?
Now that she's a brunette, everything, we can't trust her?
Exactly. Blondes are the only natural people. I can say that because I am a blonde.
I'm a brunette, and I should let you know we should not be trusted. Kendrick Lamar performed, and I love whenever he performs anything ever. He could just probably stand there and recite something from the dictionary, and I would feel it. Everything he produces is so great. It's like raw. It has some sort of message in the end, and if you really, really listen to his lyrics and what he's saying, you just feel the pain that's there.
Yeah.
And definitely parts of his soul are left on the stage. And I feel like my soul also left my body and joined with his.
Joined Kendrick's on the stage. Yeah, I'm definitely a Kendrick over Kanye kind of girl.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Kanye just doesn't do it for me. Kendrick gives me the feels. He does.
I definitely like the idea of Kanye West, but I also feel like kind of Kendrick succeeds in doing what Kanye tries to do.
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Which is super awesome because, Kanye's been in the business way longer.
Yeah, I think Kanye, no matter what he does, like he keeps going on these rants. He, is being a misogynist. He's doing all this stuff. But I think no matter what he does, he will be remembered for all the great things he does. Like, I will always remember him for singing Gold Digger. And, every once in a while that song comes out my iTunes and I'm like, yeah, I will rock out to this right now.
Also, College Dropout was amazing.
Yes. So I think, no matter what he does, like, if he doesn't have he has the most dedicated fans I think anyone has. Okay, not anyone. Taylor Swift has the most dedicated fans. He has very dedicated fans, but I don't think they'll leave him because he's going a little cray-cray.
Yeah. Speaking of Taylor Swift, winner of Album of the Year.
Oh my God, 1989 should win Album of all time. Like, it is legit the best thing I've ever heard.
Honestly, she should stop being so surprised when she wins things. Like, we get it, you're talented.
Wait,
you can stop pretending.
There's a video, and it shows like her response to everyone else winning. So like when Ed Sheeran won his first Grammy, and then when Bruno Mars won, and then all these other people like are winning over her, and then when she wins, she was just like, oh my God, me, really? But for like all these other people, she's like, yes. She's going crazy, and but it's cute. It like shows the support she has for other people. Like, she was so happy for Ed.
It's also just like she has so many awards, and like now that her friends have them, like, oh my God, like we can talk about our awards together.
Let's all sit around and drink tea and hold our Grammys.
Yeah, like, I've just been waiting for all my friends to be as successful as I am.
Exactly. It gets a little sad at her Grammy tea parties because she's the only one there.
Her and her Grammys. That's the only ones that show up.
Okay, Grammy from 2011. How's it going over there?
Super great for her. I think it's super awesome. She won. She is the first woman to win Album of the Year twice.
Woo! She is just like, she blows my mind every time she does anything. It's just amazing.
I also can't believe that she is the first woman to do that. Like,
I know
the Grammys have been around forever.
Yeah,
and she's the first woman to do that. That says a lot.
That says a lot about her talent and like the changes that she's been able to make in this industry.
And also the industry itself.
Yeah. Definitely.
Also, little things happened with her acceptance speech. We'll talk about that later in the five
Yes,
things
can't
segment. Record of the year went to Mark Ronson and Bruno Mars. I super love that Bruno Mars is the same size as the microphone. That kills me. I love it so much. He has to be on his tippy toes.
He's too cute. He's too freaking cute.
He's just so pequeño, and it makes you want to cry a little bit.
Yeah.
Pitbull closed this out, which, I mean,
Oh my God.
Mr. 305, he's kind of our main Cuban representation in the media, which I have to love him for, but he's kind of just that cousin that always comes to all the parties, and you're like, ah, cousin Pitbull's here.
Dang, I don't want him here.
But when he's there, you're like, all right, cousin Pitbull, I do like you. You are a good
Exactly.
time.
I wouldn't go out of my way to hear Pitbull, but if Pitbull came on, if Tinder, is that the song? Timber. Sorry,
Tinder's
not Tinder.
an app.
If Timber came on, I would get my dance on.
Yeah, he's a good time.
But how about Sofia Vergara dressed as a taxi? For my internship, we have to watch the morning news shows, and it showed a picture of Sofia Vergara, and I was like, is she a taxi?
Yeah, so my thought is number one, he needed some more Latin presence
Yes.
on the stage. What
He was
better
oh, who's a Latin person?
what
Sophia.
better than Sofia Vergara? But also, I mean, she is not associated in the music world at all. She's all about, the movie and TV industry. So,
Yeah.
if I had no other way to be invited to the Grammys,
You would
but
dress
to
up
be
as a taxi?
I would be, and without a doubt, be a taxi.
She was the prettiest taxi I've ever seen.
I would honestly pay full fee for that taxi.
Full
if I
fee
had to.
to ride in her taxi.
Honestly, I would do that. And her dress underneath it was gorgeous too.
Oh, she always looks so beautiful.
I always forget how old she is because
I know.
of how gorgeous she is.
Did you see pictures from her wedding?
I cried. The
So
tears were in my
gorgeous.
eyes.
I'm like, okay, I'll just get plastic surgery and say, hi, make me look like Sofia Vergara.
So those are just a couple of things that really stuck out to me in this Grammys update. I mean, other people have said other things, other websites have said other things, but these are really the things that I needed to mention.
Are we going to talk about our bad girl Riri later?
Absolutely.
Okay, thank God. Just making sure. I was like, I don't see this here. Where's this going to come up?
Bad Girl Riri gave me the feels, so I felt like it was 100% necessary to talk about.
I was like, girl, what are you doing? You don't leave the Grammys.
We'll definitely talk about that a little bit more in our five things section later on. But that was your Grammy update for the day. Thank you so much. If you guys want to talk about anything else, or things you thought were super cool about the Grammys, you didn't like, anything in between, just tweet at us at MMMidday. Let us know how you're feeling, and we will be right back.
Yes, we're going to take a short commercial break, enjoy the music, and we'll see you soon. Adios.
The soundboard's really stressful to use.
I don't know what I'm doing. There's 23 seconds left.
This is WICR.
Frog is certainly taking a beating on this show.
Yeah, it's hard to feel sorry for him. We take a beating every show.
Celebrate the USFL's 25th anniversary with this fantastic collector's magazine, the USFL, the Rebel League that the NFL didn't respect but feared.